Hi, my name is Juliet Benetti, and today I will be teaching you how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a fairly simple recipe, but first we're going to start off with the ingredients and the things you'll need. You will need bread, peanut butter, any kind, crunchy or regular. I like the HEB with honey in it brand. Jelly, a knife, and a plate of some kind. And if you like to be a little bit fancy, add some chips to have a nice lunch afterwards. So first we're gonna take the bread, and it usually comes with a little twisty tie, so just make sure you untie it. I like to grab the pieces inside the middle, so whenever you open it up, you grab it like so. Hold on, sorry, the bread bag's in the way. You'll put it on your plate like this, side by side, and you'll retie your bread so that way it can stay fresh for as long as possible. After you're done tying your bread, just put it off to the side. And what I like to do is grab the peanut butter first, just because it's like a dry ingredient, so you're kind of like getting the knife still somewhat clean before you go into the jelly. So you're gonna unscrew the lid for the peanut butter, take your knife, and you're gonna kind of mix it around a little bit, because sometimes the peanut butter can get a little like juicy, like there's a little bit of like water residue, so you just want to make sure that when you mix it around, it's kind of getting back to that creaminess. You're gonna get a little bit on your knife, sticky, like so. You're gonna grab one slice, doesn't matter if it's the right or the left, and you're just gonna spread it evenly across the slice of bread. And sometimes you'll need to go back and get more, just to make sure it's evenly across. You don't want to just have one piece of bread have more than the other. And I like a lot of peanut butter on mine, so I'll make sure that it has a little more extra, so it'll look something like this. And what I like to do is take the knife on the other slice of bread and to just get the excess off. That way you can have a somewhat clean knife and you don't have to dirty another dish. And then you put the lid back on, and you'll put this off to the side. And now it's time for the jelly. Now the jelly can be a little bit messy, so it's best to have like a napkin or some sort on the side if you would like. I'm a master of making peanut butter and jelly, so I have learned how to not get it on my hands. So with the jelly, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna get a little bit on your knife and bring it over to the second slice of bread. And then it'll look like this. So make sure you just smear it, and you have to make sure you kind of resist on the bread side, like press up against it, so that way the jelly doesn't go straight through, because it's a little bit softer than the peanut butter. And again, sometimes you don't get enough on the first time, and you can go again. The beauty with peanut butter and jelly is that you can make it however you want, either if you would like more jelly, less jelly. It doesn't really matter. It kind of just, it prefers your taste. I like a medium amount, just because I don't like a lot of jelly. I'm more of peanut butter. Also, it's best like if you want to clean off the knife again a little bit. So now you're gonna have your two slices. It's gonna look like this. You're gonna have them side by side, and I like to start at the ends so that way it's pretty even. And you're gonna just slam them together to make sure it's nice and even, and it'll look like this nice sandwich. And I think sandwiches always taste best when you cut it in triangles, so I like to go down the middle like this, and then just go nice and easy cut. And you can do this with a butter knife. It's not a super strong tool, but it'll get the job done. And then carefully tear it apart like so. So you'll have two slices like this, and then you have your knife, so make sure you put it in the sink or just put it on the side right now. And then put the lid back on the jelly, and make sure whenever you open a can of jelly that it goes back in the refrigerator, because it's best to keep it cold. And I'll go deliver that in some kind. And then I take my chips, and I like to pour a little bit down the middle. That way it's a nice and easy presentation style, and it's not super messy. And then make sure you put all your ingredients back up inside either the pantry or the refrigerator. Put the knife back in the sink, and then you have just made yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hope you enjoy.